back to Positivity Keys. This is Laura. Thanks for being here and showing up. I'm super excited to share with you today about the feelings key, the fourth key of the 7 positivity keys. We are going to talk all about how emotional guidance through our life is led by all of the feelings that we have. We're going to talk about how you can use them to your advantage, how you can become more aware of them, how to integrate them with the other keys. So let's dive right in. When we talk about our feelings, most people say that, they're part of our emotions. Sadness, happiness, joy, anger, frustration, love, energy. Being aware of the feelings that are happening and the emotions that are happening in our body, we're going to be able to see how they influence our thoughts and our actions. When we're emotionally intelligent, we can develop skills that take those emotions, and when we recognize them and we understand them and we manage them, we can shift the way things happen for us, and we can also shift the way we interact with other people and those around us. Having positive emotions like joy and gratitude and love, these are the emotions that are going to act as a catalyst, and they're going to propel us forward towards our goals. Strong, huge. This is the big part. I love to talk about my feelings. I'm one of those people who everybody says, "Oh, you wear your emotions on your sleeve." Absolutely. I from a young child have been very emotional, but able to control my emotions with the way I feel in my body. And you can see like the goosebumps on your arms when people come near you. You can get energy from other people. There's so many different ways that you can use your emotions to understand more about yourself. So using those positive emotions is where we're going to go with this, because we want more and more positive emotions. We want to kick those negative ones out, and we want to learn how to manage them. The things like stress and fear and frustration. So the feelings key actually can help you transform those opportunities for growth. So the first thing I want to talk about is being aware of your emotions. So how do you do that, right? You're in a situation where you're at the grocery store. Somebody in line in front of you is using 8,000 coupons. You start to feel that frustration bubble up like, oh man, this is going to take me forever to get through this line. And you start to get a little bit aggravated. You start looking at all the things that they have there for sale that try to catch you on the way out, right? And when you feel that frustration, you have to learn to first be aware of it, right? So start paying attention. When it first bubbles up, that's when you're going to grab a hold of it and say, why do I feel this way? What's happening right now? Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It's just like everything else that we've talked about, where you're thinking and your thoughts and being aware of your thoughts, and then being aware of what intentions you're putting behind those thoughts. Well, now you have to be aware of where those emotions are coming from, why you're feeling the way you do, and then being able to engage with those feelings and shift those feelings so that you can be in a more positive lifestyle. So let's talk about how to manage them. Okay, so we have a lot of stress, we have a lot of fear, we have a lot of frustration in our lives. This is a world that seems to be shifting. I want to say since like 2020, when COVID happened in the United States and across the world, and people's mentalities changed. They shifted. People were holed up in their houses. A lot of things that were happening were surrounded by a lot of negativity. And there was some positivity coming through, but a lot of negativity. Having to wear a mask when you go out, having fear, all these emotions that were heavy and they were not being managed. So, what if we could manage them? What if we could understand that those fears that we have, sometimes they're valid because they're a fight or flight, but sometimes they're not valid at all. Sometimes they're made up by old paradigms and things that have happened to us in our past. And so how do we manage those? Well, first we're going to maybe talk about acknowledgement. So observing your emotional being. What are you feeling? So let's just say we're feeling frustrated. Why are we feeling that frustration? Dig deep. Sometimes not very easy to do that in the grocery store, but you can always think about it later, right? So the next time you're in a situation where you're standing in the grocery store line and you feel that frustration bubble up and you start getting aggravated, that you have a chance to overcome and be in a better situation in the future. But what if you could that simply do it quickly enough that when you are standing there in the line, that you already know exactly what to do? Okay, so if you first acknowledge what it is that you're feeling, then you're asking yourself why you're feeling that way. You're going to take that information so that it can guide your actions. And then you're going to embrace the positivity part of it. Channel the positive emotions to fuel your situation into a more positive surrounding, right? So say you're standing in that grocery store line and you're super aggravated and you're out of time and you're still waiting and the person in front of you is still digging through the coupons. You know why you're aggravated. You're aggravated because you aren't getting through in your time frame, in what's happening in your day the way you want it to happen, right? But we all live together. We're part of a collective. So the person that's in front of you might need to use those coupons, right? So acknowledge where your energy is coming from, shift it. Okay? So this time, take that time to reflect on something else that is really great about your day. Think about, the person who held the door for you on the way in through the grocery store. Think about how, you got a phone call from a friend just to say hi. Think about all the good things that are happening in your life and take that 5 minutes that you're standing there in that line to reflect on some of the beautiful things that happened in your day. Shift right out of that negativity and that frustration and into the positive. You can emotionally charge your life with feelings, right? You can feel them from the inside out. You can change the way you approach your negativity. The feelings key is the passport to your potential life of positivity. So you're going to embrace this one with full feeling, full on. So you're going to learn to manage those negative emotions, your stress, your fears, and your frustrations. You're going to change the way that you are thinking about your emotions. When they bubble up and you can feel it on your skin and you can feel it in your body, as soon as you feel it, acknowledge why it's happening, where it's coming from, and do I need to shift out of this or do I need more of this? Because if it's a great feeling, you're going to want to create more energy behind that. So You can use things like the tapping. I found that to be a great tool for when I feel stress or anxiety. I can just easily, tap the points on my skin where I know that it's going to shift me out and it's going to make that anxiety and that frustration feelings go away. That tool is going to be on the website, so you can find it there and you can learn all about it. And I challenge you to really dig into your feelings, why you're feeling certain ways, because a lot of times those feelings really are coming from a place that we don't even understand. And if you actually take the time to dig in a little bit, you're going to find that you're going to be transforming that negativity, and they're going to be signals for growth in your life. You're going to infuse them and you're going to reshape your life with more positive action. You're going to feel it. You're going to smile from the inside out, and you're going to change the way that you're approaching your negativity. Thanks for being here today. Next time we're going to talk about the next key, which is the action key. We're actually going to put some action behind all of these thoughts and these intentions and these feelings and the visualization, and we are going to push forward and we are going to put some action into the things that we're doing. Thank you so much for being here. I'm blessed every day that I get to talk to people and share with you guys the things that I know, the things that I love to talk about, the things that I know that have shifted my world to make me feel better. And I hope that you are enjoying your journey here with me. Thanks. Make it a great day.